Holler is intended for mature audiences only, so your mom is definitely invited. Sometimes controversial, always engaging. It's the podcast that lets your voice be heard. It's the podcast that shouts you out. It's time to holler. Can you dig it?
I could eat a unicorn one day through a Pop-Tart.
You like the Disney part?
Yeah, I like the way it explodes and just swallow it down. Oh my god.
Your tweets, snaps, Facebook comments, and even phone calls. Holler any way you want.
They used to give kids opiates to keep them quiet.
Much less offensive than that.
JD, Brian, and Gracie. Holler at your boys. And
oh yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are once again social distancing properly here on the internet with you. My name is JD. You can hit me up on Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat and all that stuff at JDSHRT. And normally to my right, but at this case, is in this corner over here, is my good buddy Brian. What's up, Brian? How you doing? I don't know what corner it is.
JD, this beer is for you. Thank you for that wonderful intro. Holler Nation, we're so glad to have you, whether you're watching our live stream or you're listening to this later. The pleasure is ours, as always. I want you guys to reach out to me. Jesus, please somebody do this. Find me on Twitter at Holler at Brian, just like it sounds. If you do that and you at me, I'm going to shout you out on the show, and nobody has done this yet, so please somebody do that. Joined by me, by us, always. It's our co-host. Gracie's in the house. What's up, Gracie?
Hello, everybody. It is Friday, April 3rd. What time is it?
I didn't know that. Thank you.
What am I calling a fucking info line? What is this?
9:56
Am I
p.m.
calling a bank?
And here I am.
Checking what's the temperature, Gracie? Fuck.
I don't know.
Press 1 to speak to somebody that actually
She really
cares
does
what
look
you
like a
have to
phone
say.
operator, though, so that's fair.
It's true.
Oh.
Anyway,
Welcome
welcome
hey guys,
to the show.
I'm
Welcome to the
here.
show, Gracie.
Social distancing at its finest.
So we have a wonderful guest with us right now. Shut up, Gracie, please. Thank you. He is a fantastic musician. He has got some new music that's been released. He has also got some new music coming out very soon. His name is Adam Hall. What is up, Adam? How you doing?
What is up, Holler Nation? What is up? This is my second time being on your all's podcast. First time on Holler. Thank you guys for having me back.
Hell yeah. So, this is a new situation. We've got unstable internet connections and blah, 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 blah. But we are streaming. We're live. We're doing this. If it gets fucked up later, whatever, that's how it goes. Again, this is the second time we've ever done a socially distant podcast like this. So, we'll see how it goes. Last time,
and what better do you have to do anyways?
Yeah, last time went pretty swimmingly, so I figure this time it will too. We got a lot of fun stuff for you. We're gonna have some live music from Adam Hall from his own bedroom, which is cool. You can't get that anywhere else, right? We're gonna play a fun card game with you and teach you how to play it while you're on the stream. So check that out. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Gracie's got a thing she's gonna do. I don't know what it is. She's not even telling us what it's about. I don't know, whatever. We're going to talk about some other things. We're going to also talk to Holler Nation. That's opening up your snaps and your Facebooks and tweets and all that good stuff because we ask you all some questions out there in the internet world and we want to hear your answers. Before we do anything, though, we're going to do a toast. Is that cool with all y'all?
I'm thirsty, please.
I'm ready.
Sickness. I love it. Fantastic. All right. I've got mine ready to go. You can, at this point, it's whatever really you want to deal with. We normally do Jaeger bombs, but we're not all in the same room, so we're all doing something different, I think. Anyway, here's my toast, ladies and gentlemen. Let's do it. Here we go. I've done that, been that, had that, felt that, needed that, lost that, and wanted that. And that's reasons why I drink to that. Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, guys. so something that's really neat about the whole social distancing thing and the fact that we're doing the podcast in virtual world like this, which is unlike what we normally do on Holler. It lets us get awesome guests like Adam Hall, who does not live here. This guy's in North Carolina. And it allows us to bring those kind of people on the show. So, it's weird because on one hand, it's a bad thing that's happening, obviously, in the world. But on the other hand, look what we get out of it. You guys are going to get live music. We're really excited, Adam, to have you here. You're going to play a couple songs for us, we hope. If you want to take this time to shout out your Facebook music page, now is a good time. By the way, before you do that, speaking of music, shout out to the band Zugma. With Jerry Diesel, which is our intro music, because that's a pretty sweet intro that we've got there. We always want to shout out Zugma. But Adam, what's up, dude? Where can they find your music at before they start listening here?
Well, first off, you can find my music, just Adam Hall, ADAM HALL, on Spotify, iTunes, YouTube. My main interaction with people musically is my Facebook page, Adam Hall Music. I just released a single probably 2 or 3 weeks ago. Probably not my best timing of releasing a single, as everything was kind of getting all coronaed. But I wrote this song long time ago. Actually, when you and I first met, Brian, probably 2005, really? 2006. Yeah, that's how long ago this song was. I actually performed it and wrote it when I was in Crimson Rising, and we just never got to do a high quality recording of the song. And if you do anything long enough, you just get better at it, or you should. Otherwise, you should stop doing whatever that is.
True.
And do my travels with Another Lost Year and through the country and being with different producers and studios and everything. I honed my songwriting skills, and I got to actually push that song to where I always wanted it to be. So,
did you say that song like in a notebook or something? Where did you pull that thing out of?
Yeah. So I always kind of we wrote that. My buddy Tyler and I wrote that, and then took it to my other friend Alex and D-Pain, which you guys probably know those guys. And we immediately just became a staple in our
in our arsenal. We played it every single night, and then I moved away, and the band kind of parted ways, and I always just had it in the back of my head, man. Always had it in the back of my head. And I took it to the guys in Another Lost Year a couple of times, and they were like, that's your song, man. We don't want to put our juju on it, whether it's good, whether it's bad. We want you to keep that one,
and then eventually you're going to record that. And I'm glad that they did, because I don't think that if we would have done that in Another Lost Year, it would have turned out the way I really wanted it to.
By the way, Adam, now that we're on the topic, let's just go ahead and knock this out. This always interests me with all the musicians that we have on this show. I think everyone will be interested to know, what is your songwriting process? Do you write the lyrics first, or does the music go in your head first? Is it a mix? What's up?
I write music first. I'll write the guitar parts, and then I'll hear in my head, what time frame it's in, whether it's 7/8, 4/4, where it goes from there. And then what I'll do is I'll get on the computer and I'll put a scratch guitar down of a couple of different formulas. And I don't even know if they're good, choruses or verses or anything. I just like the parts, and they go together and they sound good. And I'll write drum parts to it, and then I'll put an extra layer of guitars on there, and I'll put some bass on there, and then I'll start ad-libbing and start humming melodies. And that's when I start getting really creative with it, and I start pushing it and finding out where a bridge should go, what parts suck, because guess what? Some parts just suck. Sometimes it takes a good producer coming in and saying it sucks.
I want to interrupt you for a second, because I had a question specifically about the songwriting process for you. Have you ever heard, I think it was Bob Dylan that said something about, like, when you're getting to a point where you got to write a bridge to a song, that it kind of needs to sound like its own song? Have you ever heard that before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Is that how you kind of look?
That's where...
Is that how you kind of look at putting something like that together, like taking one part of a song and taking it to the other side of the song? You know what I mean? Like really trying to open it up.
So, a song to me, the best songs to me, and art is interpretive. It's it's whatever the listener wants it to be, or the viewer, if it's a movie or a TV show. Good music to me hits you like a wave. and it should build and build and build, and whether it's a bridge or a solo or a halftime or something should crash on top of you. And I like bridges. Those are my saving graces. And and when the bridge, comes back together and that last chorus comes in, it should hit you like a ton of bricks.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my big thing. But a bridge should absolutely sound different, unless it's a guitar solo. Then you can kind of get away with playing a similar rhythm.
Some of my favorites.
A bridge should always sound different.
Some of my favorite music normally, when it comes to the bridge, like I really love good pop music and shit like that. So a chorus, that's really well written and repeated through is great. But I really love when a bridge of a song takes the concept of the song itself and either kind of flips it or like introduces another element to everything. There's so many songs that'll do, but then that same chorus that you heard 2 or 3 times before, you hear it one last time before the end of the song, and now you've already heard that bridge. Bam, everything's fucking changed, and that shit. I love that shit.
And that last chorus needs to be, pardon my French, fucking huge. To really bring it home.
Hell yeah.
With my latest song, Free, the bridge in it's probably one of my favorite things that I've ever written, because the chorus kind of comes back down and it almost comes to a stop, and the bridge just kind of builds up over the course of like 16 measures or something like that. It's a long song. It ends up being over 5.5 minutes long, so it would never get played on the radio. But I wasn't writing it for that. I was writing it for me and writing it for what I always wanted that song to be. Some of my favorite songs are Incubus songs that just have these wicked, navigating the waters of a bridge, of a song. And that's what I wanted. Not saying that I was trying to write an Incubus song, but those are my
you and I could start it. Let's start a band. And that basically all we either do is play Incubus or just write songs like Incubus. How about that?
Let's do it.
It's my number one favorite of all time.
You hit on JD's favorite band is Incubus. It's really funny that you said that. Anyways, Adam, we're definitely going to get back to you and your music. We'll talk more about that. Guys out there watching live right now, I've got so many things on my screen. I can't see how many of you are watching on Facebook Live or what you're saying, but Gracie's got you. She will definitely tune in throughout the show. So keep talking to us. We'll keep shouting you out. I will say this. We have a neat segment on this show that I promise you, and it's called Holler at a Lawyer. You're going to get to ask a lawyer a hypothetical question, and he will give you a non-legally binding opinion on that. So if you've got anything, I don't know, that you want to ask a lawyer about, and air your grievances with us, why not do it live on a podcast? It's going to be fun. We will bring that lawyer on later on in the show. But first, we're going to get moving here. I mean, this is all about Holler Nation. We're going to open up some polls. We're going to go around the table here, see what everybody has to say. JD, what's going on your way?
So I went. I don't know if we've done some stuff like this before, but so we had an older podcast. It was called the Snappy Hour. It was a wonderful thing. We did pretty much Snapchat only on that, but now we do absolutely everything. We used to do something on that called a food fight, motherfucker. Hashtag food fight. Hashtag food fight, bitch.
Mango chutney.
Okay. So this food fight this particular week, I thought it would be fun to get interesting with some breakfast items. This is pancakes versus waffles, motherfuckers. I'm going to go first with my answer. We'll go around the screen here. We'll do all of our answers first, then we'll kick it to the internet, see what everybody says. And Gracie has this wonderful, if you can see behind her, right there, she has this little thing. She's going to tally them all up. So we're literally going to figure out, Holler Nation is going to fucking tell us what is definitively better. And here's the deal, guys. We're signing a social contract here. Whatever Holler Nation says is the best, we have to have that forever now. We can't do anything else. Just those.
I hope Gracie just throws darts over her shoulder and it lands on the spots it's supposed to hit.
That would be great. All right, so my answer, obviously, motherfucking pancakes, baby. Yes. That's real. I'm not kidding.
Take a shit.
Pancakes.
Wait, you picked pancakes?
I picked pancakes just because I do like waffles. They're all right.
Oh,
but
fuck.
You get... Oh, God. She's going to do it like that the whole night? Ugh. Okay.
Just ignore it, JD.
Okay.
What the fuck do you want me to do, JD? If you want me to turn around
My
on
reasoning for waffles is because they can't be perfect every time, but a pancake, you always know you got to fuck the first pancake up, and then the rest of them are good after that. Waffles, though, you don't know where you're getting. You're going to get it Belgian. You're going to go Eggo style. What's up? You don't know. Pancakes, though, pretty solid deal. I enjoy mine with butter and maple syrup, not fucking pancake syrup, maple syrup. I'm not talking Aunt Jemima. I'm not talking Miss Butterworth. I'm talking motherfucking Vermont, fine ass, AAA grade, whatever the fuck, maple syrup, baby. That's what's up. That's my how. That's how I'm living. That's how I'm living my life. Fuck yeah.
JD, you're getting some hate on Facebook right now about your pancake answer, just FYI.
I know this is a very fucking... Every time we do a food fight question, it's heavy. That's all I just said.
Personal.
Gracie,
Rob and Heath,
you're next.
they're really pissed off at
Okay,
you.
good. Gracie, you're next. Go.
I'm next. Okay. I'm also going to say pancakes.
See? What the fuck?
It's
See?
but listen, here's my reasoning. It's because you can get crispy, like good crispy butter pancakes. And they're crispy because you put all this butter in your cast iron skillet and you make them crispy and you put butter on it and you put some syrup on it. And sometimes if I'm feeling froggy, I do chocolate chip pancakes and still put syrup on it.
All right. Sickness. I like it. Good deal. Chalk one up, please. Do your job. Jesus. Brian, how about you, dude?
JD, I'm fucking leaving.
Okay, JD, I'm gonna leave my fate up to you. I love them both equally. Watch this. I'm gonna show you a card, JD. I want you to say higher or lower. If it's higher than this card, I'm gonna go pancakes. If you're correct, I'm gonna go pancakes. If you're incorrect, I'm gonna go waffles. So higher or lower?
Higher or lower than what?
You can't see it?
I can see it, but what am I saying? Are you going to pull another card? Is that what it is?
I'm going to pull another card out, so
okay.
just guess higher or lower.
This is a part of the game where we're going to teach you guys later on in the deal. It's going to be a drinking game. We're going to get really drunk, so I hope you enjoy doing that with us. I'm going to say lower than the card you have right now, which is an 8. It's an 8 of hearts. So go ahead and show me that card, that next card you got.
The next card, which I haven't seen yet,
is higher. Is higher. So what'd you say you'd do if I picked the wrong one?
What the hell did I say? Did I say pancakes?
What am I supposed to kill my drink?
I said pancakes.
Here,
That's what I
all right, so he picks pancakes and I'm killing my drink. This is how it goes.
Wait, so you're also pancakes, Brian?
It's a double. It's a 2-in-1. Yes, I'm going to go with pancakes. Something I love doing on weekends when I have time to wake up and cook. My girlfriend, she knocks out a whole stack of pancakes, and we load them up with chocolate chips and tons of syrup, and they're so fucking delicious.
Oh, you do syrup and chocolate chips. You go fucking Buddy the Elf style, baby.
Yeah. Fatten myself up on the weekends. Adam, what's up, dude?
Yeah.
Pancakes or waffles, man?
Adam Hall music.
So I'm going to throw a curveball in here. I do pancakes, but in my pancake mix, I sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon.
Hell yeah.
The cinnamon. Yep. And I go buttermilk.
Oh, yeah.
Yep, I go buttermilk. And then if I have it in my kitchen, then I go with some bananas and strawberries on top.
Ooh. Fuck, that sounds so good. I'm coming over to...
really quick.
I'm going to come have breakfast with you, Adam.
Yeah.
Because Heath and Rob are hashtag waffle gang, and they are the two that are just screaming at us because we keep saying pancakes. They're really mad that we like pancakes. Just so you guys know. Heath, Rob.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and count them. So at least we've got... All right. So far it's 4-2. Now I'm going to kick off some motherfucking Holler Nation shit. I'm going to start with...
Yeah, wait. Brandy also says waffles. Sorry.
Okay.
3.
Shit.
Hey, Heath and Rob out there of Massing the band. I know you guys have a legal question, for God's sakes. Type up a legal question.
Yeah,
we'll
give
ask
us send us a question.
Heath wants to know, how do we...
Don't ask the question now.
No, that's not it.
Oh.
This is not a lawyer question.
Oh, what is
He
just
wants
a
to know
normal
how
question?
we managed to get so many tasteless people on one podcast.
I don't know, Heath. Tastes like pancakes.
Yeah.
Forget you, Heath.
All right, I'm going to play some snaps. This first one here is going to come from Olivia. You can snap her at Hi Kitty Live on Snapchat. This is what her answer is about pancakes versus waffles. What's up, girl?
Okay, pancakes are definitely better than waffles. I like to put fruit on them if I'm gonna have any toppings.
Sick.
But the key is to always use maple syrup, not like sugar syrup, the real maple syrup. It's a little bit more expensive, but 100% worth it.
So worth it. She's right.
She's very correct. I don't know if people even know the difference. There is such a difference.
Yeah.
There's pancake syrup and there's fucking maple syrup. Maple syrup's made from the fucking sap of a maple tree. Pancake syrup is literally made from high fructose corn syrup and flavoring. That's it. So, fuck that shit. This next snap
doesn't organic syrup like never go bad or something.
Maple syrup can crystallize and it can go bad because it's technically, it can get like funky, like you're some sort of wild.
How do you know so much about?
No, listen. Maple
hey,
syrup,
man, I work at a brewery. There's a bit of chemistry going on in a place like that. You know what I'm saying? Gracie, nobody's listening to you. But for real, fucking
no, listen,
maple
it's
syrup.
about maple syrup.
What?
JD, shut up. Listen, it's about maple syrup. Stop talking.
Just say
I read somewhere. I am, Brian. Stop talking. I read somewhere
Nope, I'm
that
still
all
talking.
you have
I
to do
wonder
is
if you're going to
scrape
keep
the
doing it.
mold off the maple syrup and then boil it for 10 minutes. That kills the germs. And then you can just eat it.
That's basically pasteurizing. You're basically pasteurizing. Chemistry, baby.
So
Who knew? Who knew we'd be?
That's it. I'm leaving. Bye.
Who knew we'd be so good at chemistry here on the Holler Internet Dumbass Podcast for Ding Dongs? This is next snap is going to come from Spooky. This is what she got to say. Spooky, pancakes or waffles? Go.
Waffles, especially the ones like the waffle sticks. No, waffle sticks. Waffles.
Waffle sticks. All right. I've had French toast sticks. Notice French toast is not involved in this particular discussion. So that's neither here nor there. Waffle sticks, no. I've never had those. What is those?
I don't know.
I'm going to play, do a couple.
It's like a French toast stick, but it looks like a waffle.
Okay, great. This next snap comes from Matt. You can snap him at Matthew Fur1, all one word. This boy says, waffles. They're built-in syrup cups, less soggy, more crunchy. Word up. Matt in the house. I'm going to do one more.
Built-in syrup cups. That's a damn good point.
I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. The snap comes from Tiffany. You can snap her at TiffanyAMB1980. She says, waffles. That's it. Waffles takes the lead, baby.
Damn
it. This is great.
Just like that.
I'm so glad.
Listen, Rob and Heath are having a time in this.
I am so glad that the visual element for some reason adds like an extra little bit to this. Is watching her tally it on the thing is just like for some reason making it be like more of a sport.
Glad, yeah.
You know, like hey, this actually is gonna replace. This
It's
is
my
gonna.
headset, isn't it? Is it because of my headset?
It's Gracie's headset. She's tallying
headset, right?
on a scoreboard. Guys, we've officially replaced the NBA and the MLB, so we're good to go.
ESPN the Ocho.
All right, I got some Facebook answers really quick.
Is that a PlayStation headset, Gracie?
I think it is.
PC.
I've got some. I've got some answers on the internet. These answers come from people on Facebook. This is from Mo. She says waffles. This is a lightning round, Gracie. So get ready to go. Are you tallying? Or are you going to tally as you go? Okay, waffles. Don't let it be. You got to get ready for this, Gracie. Shit. What are you doing? All right, she counted it. Great. All right.
Waffle.
Jacob says pancakes, man.
That's all you fucking did was one?
All day covered in thick syrup. You've already counted Heath. He said it's off waffles, no contest. Takes this post down. Still.
Diabetes.
Jennifer says, what Heath said, waffles all the way. Miranda says, man, I prefer pancakes, guys. Don't hate me. but he says, can't hate you more than I already did. So that was a fun one. Kayla says flapjacks, which a.k.a. pancakes. Adam says pancakes. Adam, not the Adam Hall that's right here. It's Adam from The Compromise.
Oh, wait a second.
Adam Levine of Maroon 5.
And then we're going to do one more. It's Anthony. He says waffles all the way. So holy shit, at the end of this current round right now, we are tied.
We're in a tie.
9-9, pancakes versus waffles. Doesn't this happen, Brian, every fucking time
Beautiful.
that we fucking do this shit?
Yes, it really does. It might come down to the very last
Pineapples in my cup. Thank you, Brandy, for this fresh pineapple.
All right, cool.
Diabetes.
From a pineapple?
I'm done with my shit. Brian, your turn, brother.
We have an answer that just came in from Cole,
who
will be our holler at a lawyer later, and he says waffles.
Oh, there you go. Waffles. Shit, well, he's the fucking tiebreaker.
Pecan waffles especially.
Okay, so my poll, and we'll go around the Zoom here real quick, and then we'll get back to Holler Nation. I want to know what's your most expensive bar tab of all time. You don't have to tell some big elaborate story, but we do want to know. I'll start with myself. I think my most expensive bar tab of all time was like a $120, $130 night, something like that. And, bar tabs are weird. It's funny how that happens because you could go out one night and expect to spend the most ever, and you'll come out like scot-free. People will buy you drinks. You'll go in another night, and you're thinking, man, I'm only going to just buy a couple beers, and that's the $130 night. And I think that's what happened to me.
That's kind of true.
About $130 is my most expensive bar tab. What about you, JD?
Well, damn. I mean, you go to Vegas way more often than I've never gone to Vegas. You've gone at least 11 times. I don't get how you only spent that much. But then again, in Vegas, I guess as long as you gamble, you're drinking for free. Let's see. Is it bar tab or the most?
Yeah, well, I would like to answer that real quick. So in Vegas, you're getting drinks for free as you're gambling. That's correct. And then the other part is every time I've went out in Vegas, we bought VIP bottle service. Which, yes, you're right. That's like $1,400 when you buy it. But I split it with my whole team, and we all because it's a kickball thing that we go out there for. So there's your quick answer for that. Anyways, JD, what's up?
So in that case, my biggest bar tab has probably been like $200, but then again, this was in Nashville, and this was like I was entertaining friends and shit. That's a lot. $200 is a lot of money. Like, shit, at the time, that was probably like a day and a half or 2 days worth of work. Bam, right there, just spent on fucking debauchery. Fuck. I need to rethink my life. But I think the most I've ever spent at a bar had more to do with all the shit I was doing. At the time, my girlfriend, it was her birthday party. I wanted to have a VIP section. I wanted us to have bottle service there, and I wanted us to be able to bring in my own bottles because I had some like expensive champagne that I had bought. So combining the champagne with like the VIP rental and the bottle service and everything, it turns out it was a great night. I mean, it turned out that particular night they shot like a music video, and it was like this DJ's big fucking thing, and it was a bunch of shit happening, and we fucking ran it. It was amazing. We had a great night. I think I ended up spending about $350 that whole night, which is still not a lot compared to a lot of people. I mean, shit, if you're out in New York, it'd be a lot of money. But we ended up, for $350, had a damn good experience. I honestly felt like a fucking baller, and it was dope. So, hell yeah. That's about as much as I've spent.
Yeah, that's
Top
awesome,
it off
man.
at $350.
So, Gracie, what's up with you? What's your most expensive bar tab? I'm on the edge of my seat.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we can.
Okay,
Everybody can hear.
because I fucked up the headset for a second. Anyway, sorry. So
can Delta Air. They can hear you as well.
Perfect. Here's the thing. Maybe like $30, but here's why.
Almost choked on my feet.
Listen, here's why, and you're gonna understand.
Because you were feeling crazy.
Because I am a girl, and people buy me drinks.
True.
Titties.
True.
So, yeah, that's what it is. When you pull your shirt down a little bit,
Hell
or
yeah.
you're wearing a low-cut shirt, and you just kind of like, just talk a little bit, boys buy you drinks.
Well,
so you don't have to, you go there, you buy yourself a couple of drinks, and the majority of the money, your bar tab is the tip because you love your bartender, and then the rest of the time, someone else is buying your drinks.
Well, Gracie, this is 2020, so my tits are coming out. That's what's up.
Oh,
Go ahead,
yeah.
let's see it right now.
Go ahead.
Pull them out right now.
Well, not right now. Nobody's buying me drinks. We're in quarantine.
I brought them out, babies.
I'll send you $2.
He did that way too quick.
Hey,
Wow.
I'm telling you.
Done that before.
That was
Hang
a
out-
professional knot.
hang out with me on Titty Tuesday. You know what I'm talking about, baby.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Anyways, Adam, what's your most expensive bar tab?
You know, I'm probably in the same realm that you're in, Brian. Probably 130, 140 bucks. When I used to tour, I never paid for beer. I never paid for booze because they would always give me cases of beer and bottles of liquor for free.
Yeah.
I would swindle them out of it. Like, with the very first time we went to Vegas, we didn't even have a show booked. And I was calling nightclubs and saying, hey, my name's Andrew Livingston, and I'm with Capitol Records. My band is coming through. Can you treat them to a good time? And they would just show up with, like, cases of alcohol for us.
Especially a place like that. Hell yeah.
Buffets. Yeah, so we never paid for anything in Vegas. So
That's awesome, dude.
Hot damn. That's wonderful shit. Let's see what Holler Nation says.
Yeah, so I'm going to reward Facebook this show first for no particular reason. So here we go. And Gracie, by the way, if I have any live comments about bar tabs, you can come in right after this because we're going to go Facebook first this show. So first one from Cheyenne, she says around $130. She's right there with us, Adam. And she says, I was totally shocked. I did not expect to spend that much that night. And yeah, that's kind of how I entered that. Next one from Corey. He says, $165. I bought several rounds of shots and expensive drinks. It was a night my band played and also a celebration of a new job. It was worth every penny. I hear you, brothers. Same. Sophie says, St. Mark's nights. P.S. I was with Sophie these nights. So she says, easily $100 between just me and Shane. And that's her guy. I don't know how we did it. Next one comes from Brittany M. She says, I'm so boring. I've only ever had a tab like thrice. And the largest was probably $20. Well, you and Gracie both. Happy fucking Titty Tuesday, y'all.
Happy Titty Tuesday. Hashtag Happy Titty Tuesday, y'all.
Hey, you got them, flaunt them. It'll get you some drinks. Don't be jealous.
Yeah,
don't hate because you don't got them.
Don't let your titties fall in your free drinks that you're getting, apparently.
I want to drink them.
Next one comes from Fran. Let's see if old Fran's pulling her titties out for free drinks. Here we go. She says, hi, I'm an introvert here. I don't love bars. I've never gone longer than to have a drink or two, maybe. So I don't know, like $20. So we're getting like an interesting amount of low bar tabs. This is why I like this one. Next one comes from Aranda. Am I saying that right?
Yes, you are.
Okay, Aranda. I like that name. What a cool name. She says, people actually remember how much they spend on a tab. I'm lucky to remember to close it out before I leave. And I said, yeah, that's a fair answer.
Yeah, that's about right.
Next one from Matthew Furr. He says, $217.
How specific is that?
It's so particular.
That's very specific.
I said, that's very, that's very specific. And he's like, yeah, you don't forget it, and you also don't remember it. And I thought that was hilarious.
Shouts Matt Furr. We are the finale,
shouts Matt Furr. Let's see if I've got any more down here. Nope, that's all of thine. Gracie, anything in the live?
Yes, Brandon Woolham says wedding day in Vegas.
Oh my God, I was part of that tab.
Yeah, all you can drink at Mandalay Bay for Brian, Josh, and about 30 others was somewhere around $3,000.
Oh my God.
Fuck, bud.
So much. It was
that
so
makes
fun.
me want to vomit. That's so much money.
God, we did get to pound as many Heinekens or whatever the fuck we wanted and crab legs and shit like that. It was amazing. Thank you, Woolham.
Shit. Dude. That's insane.
That's the best wedding party or anything that I've ever been to. Nothing will ever top that. So, hell yeah. Everyone should strive to do that for their wedding.
Go to Vegas?
Just take your people to Vegas. That's all you have to do. Gracie, what else was Woolham?
True.
Nothing. I have nothing else from Facebook. They're all we're quiet now because we're not talking about food.
Gotcha. Well, I will open up my snaps next round. So from this point on, we are going to scoop boots. Here we go.
Link up at officialholler.com.
All right, guys, so sports world right now. Let's get some sports updates. There are none. There's no sports. There's your update. It's fucking awful. Some really crazy stuff that's
Pancakes
happening.
versus waffles is a sport.
That's now a sport.
It now is,
It's really sad, but true. Some things that are happening in sports world, though, real talk. Wimbledon tennis has officially been canceled. This is the first time that's happened since World War II. Let that sink in. That's fucking crazy. The NBA season is suspended indefinitely with no return date in sight. It is likely done for this season. That's also crazy.
So,
some things to think about there. You've got LeBron James, who, by the way, is the exact same age as us, JD, and Adam, I think. He is in his 17th NBA season. He is 35 years
Crazy
old.
to think that he's been in the league for 17 years.
I'm out here just trying to like run a mile sometimes, and he's just like dominating.
He's
and,
been in the league
tough
for
break
almost.
him,
is a couple years away from being in the league for as long as he was alive when he started.
right. They're trending that direction. So that's a really tough break for him, especially, and I wanted to point that out because he doesn't have many years left, and for this to get canceled, he's having an MVP season, by the way.
Yeah, I have a question about it. If they do end up canceling the entire season that's done indefinitely, are they going to take the stats of the season so far and run with those when it talks about like who was standing, who had the better standings, who had all that stuff? I mean, like, the whole point of the season is to have a championship at the end and see who the fucking winner is, right? I mean, like, is that going to happen?
Yeah, the only thing I can give you as an example is Major League Baseball in the early 90s. They did a strike mid-season, and the season ended. And it's a popular story around here because the Cincinnati Reds were very dominant at that time, and that was their year. They were going to win it, and it got taken from them. And so, no, in that example, dude, the season just ended, and there was nothing. So if they run it like MLB, if they run
Which
it like
I would
MLB,
figure they
there
would.
It'll be for nothing.
It sounds to me like they would do that on purpose as a way to be like, all right, listen, everybody had to quit. We were forced to. It's over, so there's no way we can say.
One more negative followed by a positive. NHL season is done. That's also terrible news. But we have some light at the end of this tunnel, guys. NFL, they stuck their boots in and they said, this is where we're starting. We hope to start in August. That's basically on time. It kind of eliminates a little bit of preseason. But NFL says our schedule, we hope to be on time. So, if I had to make a prediction, I think you're going to see a shortened MLB baseball season. Typically, the second half of baseball starts in July. I think that's when you're going to see baseball, is when the normal second half would start. So I think you're going to get half a baseball season, and then hopefully, like most of a football season, if not a full season. So that would be good news, I guess, but really sad news in sports world, man.
No NCAA tournament?
Yeah.
No March Madness.
No March Madness.
Oh my gosh.
No Olympics. The fucking Olympics are canceled, dude.
Yeah. The fucking Olympics. They're pushing them back a year. They're going to do them in 2021. That's what they said.
Yep, 2021.
So wait, LaCandace wants to know at what age do they retire? I guess NBA players.
Well, it's all over the place, but most of them do not play as long as this. They
Right.
are, it's a young guy's game. NBA players, in my opinion, honestly, I think they're the most athletic of all the sports because of all the running and jumping and just, it's insane. Their level of athleticism is just absurd. And so it's hard for a 35-year-old dude to go do that with 19-year-old guys. It's just not fair almost. So LaCandace, normally they retire before the age of 30. That would definitely be the average, is before 30, and he's well past that. So
there you go. There's your answer. Fucking sports.
Watch Kobe Bryant's very last game. I think he was 38 when he retired.
Yeah,
39. And you can watch, like, they were just letting him shoot and score at that point
it
because
gets silly.
He was so fatigued and his knees were so gone. He still scored like 1 million points that game.
Yeah, right.
True, and he wasn't not every single time he went to the fucking basket they were giving it to him. He actually fought for most of that shit, and he still outplayed a lot of those fucking younger dudes. Like, that just showed you how good he was.
Oh yeah.
Now, listen, before we move on to the next segment, which is usually everyone's favorite segment here, a.k.a. Shots Fired, where we will talk some shit about some shit while we take a shot of some shit. Before we do this, I want to announce again to all of you that are watching Facebook Live, if you can think of a legal question, we are about to let you holler at a lawyer after shots fired and maybe a few more poll questions. We're going to let you, again, holler at a lawyer. It's going to be a fun segment, but for right now, it's time to do this.
Shots fired.
I'm strong. Strong man.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
All right, so it is shots fired. Like I said, time to take a shot about something while I take a shot of something. And I'm talking, I'm going to lead this thing off. So for my shots fired, how about this? Credit scores. Fuck them. They're stupid. What a dumb... what a dumb...
Fuck them. They're stupid.
You're my hero, Brian.
And you know what's ironic about all this? I have a great credit score, like totally excellent credit score. I get approved for everything everywhere I go. But I think it's so dumb. I've got this app on my phone. Well, I have a SoFi loan, and SoFi has one of the best apps, by the way. And they will tell you if your credit score even goes down a point or goes up a point, you get an instant alert. And I think that's awesome. Well, if me, for example, I helped somebody out. I co-signed on a loan. My credit score went down because the bank that I was, helping the person at, the bank checked my credit score, and for that reason, I got minus a point. Now, why the fuck would I get minus a point for them to check my score and go, "Oh, hey Brian, you're really awesome. You definitely are approved, but we're gonna have to take one off. We're gonna knock you down one for being awesome." So here we go. Anyways, credit scores, magical, mythical. Unicornical. I'm taking a shot. Cheers.
Magical, mythical, unicornical credit score. I'll go next. Roofers. People that work.
Oh God! Thank God! I thought you said roofies.
No, people that work on roofs. They pick the worst time to do it. I don't think they realize how loud it is when they do it. It is very, honestly, this is what people should fucking do. If you're going to get your roof replaced, tell all your neighbors around you first. Give them all $500 a piece. And say sorry for the interruption of your daily life for the next 2 weeks. Then go on vacation and never come back until the roof is done. Then when you come back home and the roofing is done, you'll never have seen it, and the $500 payment stipend you've given to all your neighbors is going to have eased their sort of chill. They're not going to want to murder you when you get back from your 2-week vacation while your roof was getting done. Fuck roofers. Fuck that shit. Cheers. Give me a shots fired, Brian. Thank you very much.
Maybe more of their bosses, but okay, here you go.
It's just so loud. It's so loud.
Roofers. Yeah, about roofers. No, not really. So, I try not to be this person, and I try not to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. 6 feet of social distance, friends. 6 feet. What is the point of you wearing your mask and gloves if you're going to go walk right up my ass in the grocery aisle?
Yeah.
6 feet. I almost turned and coughed on a woman just because she was up my ass, even though she was wearing a mask. I wanted to look at her and be like, why are you wearing that if you're going to be up my ass? But I didn't because I was on the phone with my Nana and I was trying to be a good person. Anyway, 6 feet. That's all.
Agreed.
That's it. I'm done.
Have you noticed yourself?
Good luck reaching your target audience. It will not happen.
Nobody is listening to you, and they don't care. They're going to do whatever the fuck they want.
Take a shot, Gracie.
No one cares about roofers.
I wish more people didn't. Maybe we could push them off of it.
So I remember this one from last time, and man, I had to think hard about this one. And then something that has always bugged me as a musician, and JD might think the same way. Maybe he thinks differently because it seems like there's always musicians in general are on one side or the other. auto-tune. If you are a singer, now rap's different because they use that as a style, whatever, that's fine. But you take all the unique tones and pulls and everything out of your voice to make it sound perfect. It shouldn't sound perfect. It should sound like a dude or a chick singing. That's what it should sound like. It should sound normal. So I hate it. I hate it when I hear a musician and they're singing live and they sing so well. And I listen to the record and I'm like,
and then you can hear the yodel.
yeah, I can hear the where they couldn't do that at the time and they had to practice it. Man, practice your craft. Be good at it.
I'm with you, man.
You know?
That shit sucks. I hate hearing it. I'm with you.
I used to be a big fan or a big hater on tracks, and I guess after seeing it, firsthand for so many, years.
Well, how much
people want to see a recreation of the album.
Yeah.
And if you have a band that's a mid-level size, that's touring out of a van, and we put some violins and cellos and pianos on a song. It's nice to kind of pump those through, but if you're doubling your guitars, that's stupid too. Don't lie to your audience. They're seeing through that stuff now.
That's a sub shots right there, and I can totally go in with you on that. But I did want to mention though, I like that you put the caveat. I like that you put the caveat about autotune being if used as a stylistic choice. Rap music can do that because their rap music is all about the hooks, and they put hooks on hooks and hooks on hooks, and so when you put the autotune on them, the autotune style ends up turning the hook into its thing. Like it's all very, very like put together in a way. But when it comes to real, it's like you wouldn't put autotune on Stevie Nicks, would you? You wouldn't put autotune on like Ani DeFranco or fucking Bob Dylan. What would Bob Dylan sound?
Or
Clapton?
Rod Stewart.
Or Rod
Elton
Stewart.
John.
Yeah. Sting? What does Sting sound like with autotune? No.
Hot Rod? You ain't gonna put it on Hot Rod?
Not Hot Rod, dude.
Get out of here with that. No, auto-tune. If you practice it.
He probably says #autotune gang.
Yeah. You can
He's
use
go
it.
opposite of us
You
all
can
night.
use it if
He's
you
really mad at us right now.
if you sing very well, and you capture the performance. The performance is captured, as in it's got your voice and it's got your breath in there. It's got all that tone, like you were talking about, all that stuff. You can apply some tuning to it, but not auto-tune. Auto-tune is the fucking, like shit that just like, you can hear it fucking, yeah, fuck that.
Get in there and take 100 takes and take the best take. That's what you should do.
Adam, get in there and take a shot, and I like your shot so much, I'm going to take a shot with you. So here we go, bro.
Sickness.
Cheers to that. Adam, what's up, Tracy?
Brian, Janelle wants to know what your drink is tonight.
I am drinking McKenna Henry. I love this bourbon. This is one of my favorite bottles of bourbon. Sometimes you can find around here, sometimes not, and it's warming my soul.
What is it? Like
we have a Facebook Live shots fired.
Okay, let's hear it.
LaKenda said, "My shots fired is at all the grandmas out there telling us this is the end of times."
All right, well, LaCandace, drink to that, girl. Adam, I've got a question for you, bro. Are you ready to play some music next?
I am now.
Okay.
Hey,
right.
See, he was, yeah.
That was really quick.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Like that.
We're just
That's
coasting
what you have
on.
to do in virtual world. You just got to pull a guitar out of your
Yeah,
ass,
we're
literally.
we're coasting right through it, baby. No breaks
Okay,
tonight.
well, I'm gonna let's scoot on to this next segment.
Yeah.
We're gonna get some music from Adam Hall. Here we go.
Send your dick pics to Gracie at officialholler.com.
Oh, I hate that so much. I hate that so much.
Oh my gosh. Has anybody ever sent you one?
No, because I keep telling them if they send me one, I'm going to screenshot it and I'm
She's
going to
gotten-
send it to JD and Brian.
She's gotten a dick pic before.
I mean it.
Not maybe because of the show, but she's gotten a dick pic before. It's
No,
happened.
like part of. Oh yeah, of course I have. Hello.
Duh. If you're a woman, you've gotten a dick pic.
All right.
Adam, tell us
And on that note, Adam.
Sorry, you can tell us about your song.
Well, I'm actually going to. I'm not going to play one of my songs.
Okay.
I'm a lead with a kind of an influential song, especially in pop culture today. Tell all the hunters to lay down their guns. Tell them that the tiger needs a little bit of love. Let them run the jungle. Let them roam their land. And let them stand back and marvel. What a beautiful cat. 'Cause I saw a tiger, now I understand. I saw a tiger, and the tiger saw a man. Give them a home, safe and warm. But the laws wanna ban me. Can you tell me who's wrong? Every time they move, every time they breathe, I can feel their power, I can feel their reach. 'Cause I saw a tiger, now I understand. I saw a tiger, and the tiger saw a man. This is my favorite verse. Time is a ticking, will be soon on. So you better take a picture. What a sad, sad song. All that Armageddon, such a painful loss. When they kill all the tigers in the Holocaust. 'Cause I saw a tiger, and now I understand. Yeah, I saw a tiger, and the tiger saw a man. Tiger saw a man.
Yes. Fucking fantastic.
I was trying not to laugh during that beautiful rendition from Joe Exotic, Tiger King.
Oh, jeez.
The world was not ready for him.
Wow, man.
There's been a
The
lot of
world was
things
not
the
ready
world's
for
not
him.
been ready for these past few fucking weeks, and I tell you what, that was the blindsiding one. That was the one that was really like, damn.
Let me hit you guys with some Joe Exotic on the soundboard.
That's how we take care of ISIS right here, buddy.
What, porn? The tiger tore her arm off.
Joe Exotic for the people of America. And then I'm going to put a bullet right between your fucking eyes.
Oh, man.
The tiger tore her arm off.
We're going to need another run of every single one of those at the end of the episode. Just want to let you know.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. We're blasting out as usual. Adam, that was fantastic.
Adam, that was
I
great.
Can't wait to hear your real music later.
Yes.
Thank you for introing with Joe Exotic, Tiger King. Let's move on to some more poll answers from Holler Nation. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Link up at officialholler.com.
JD, you went first last time. I will go first this time, and now I'm going to pull up Snapchat here and see what Holler Nation has snapped. So let's kick this thing off with Josh. And by the way, this is your most expensive bar tabs ever. Josh says, couple hundred. Needless to say, I don't get bottle service. But that's that's the normal answer so far here. Nikki says, probably a couple $100. So there you go, 2 in a row. When I was underage, I still lived at home and would buy a friend a drink to get me a drink. So I basically bought us both drinks all night. That's a really fair story. It's a funny story.
Yeah.
Next one here comes from Thomas, Big T.
I think the most money that I spent at a bar is about $200. It was for
3 in a row.
Whenever we had Big Little Night for Sigette, and they had a $75 special, but my fucking little drank and drank and drank, and I drank and drank and drank, and I spent $100 on myself and $100 on him. So $200, yeah.
Thomas strikes me as like the type of guy that, like, if he's in charge of the bar tab, once you get Thomas like drunk and happy, the sky's the limit.
Can I
whenever
say
the card stops working,
too that
you know what,
his
Thomas? Your
video
credit score is going to go down.
Yeah, your credit score is going down. Also, his video, it looked like he was either doing a deep pore cleanse on his nose.
Yeah, he was.
Or he was celebrating.
He's asking you right now why he's screen recording.
Celebrating Ash Wednesday, but also fucking going to a football game.
Yeah, he was taking care of blackheads while also answering about his bar tab. You go, Big T.
Adam's
Next
chugging
one
on a tropical IPA right now. I'm going to join you with a chug. Let's do a chug together, Adam, while Brian's doing his thing.
You guys just keep silently chugging together. I've got
Let's
lots to
chug
go
together.
through here. So
Cheers
here we go.
Cheers me, dog.
This next one comes from Jeremy Ray, and he says,
as far as the bar tab, holy shit, probably about $150, maybe $200 total. Just because I always convinced all my friends to always buy me drinks because it was a lot more fun to not spend my own money. It was a lot more fun to get drunk off someone else's. So I tried to keep it down to a minimum, but $150 is probably about the most I've ever spent on a bar tab.
We have all...
I still hate your Chiefs.
Jeremy's a 49ers guy. So we have all officially had about the same kind of bar tab night. It's a very common answer. Between like $120 and $200 is a very, very common answer. Next snap, LaCandace.
The most I've spent on a bar tab was that time that we saw Framing Hanley at the V Club, and
oh hell yeah,
Yingling just came out in West Virginia.
Oh shit!
And I bought like everybody a Yingling because I thought I was rich. I can't remember how much it was, but it was a lot.
She used the Joe Exotic, outfitting. She used the Joe Exotic template for that, so her face was Joe Exotic's face.
By the way, big ups to Framing Hanley. Big ups. They put a new record out recently. I fucking love that band. They're dope as shit.
That was actually the first time that Another Lost Year played at the V Club.
Shit,
I saw
for
that
real?
Framing Hanley got on that show. Yeah, I saw Framing Hanley got on that show, and I called my buddy Don, and he got his book there, and we came up, and there was another band that was touring with Framing Hanley, and they had broken onto Framing Hanley's bus and put they were practicing tattooing, and when you practice tattoo, you practice on pigs' skins and stuff, and they had a pig's head, and they had put it in their bathroom, and he had, my buddy Shy had tattooed Flaming Hanley on this
Flaming Hanley
and put it in their toilet, and that's when I was like, I'm gonna be really good at this band thing because I am good at pranks.
That is epic, dude.
That's fucking great, dude. I've got stories about Framing Hanley too. Adam, you and I need to hang a little bit more often. Goddamn, you're all the way in Charlotte, and I'm over here in West Virginia. Guess what? We can just fucking, socially distance anyway. Might as well fucking just hang out on the internet.
Let's do it. Sometimes a quarantine brings us together. This next snap comes from Pluto, a.k.a. Little Plutes. She says, this is perfect timing for this question. My 22nd birthday is on Monday. Last year, I spent $86, and I only paid for myself and 2 drinks for my sister. Haha. So guess what, Pluto? As you get older, the bar tab gets more expensive.
It goes up.
That's what you're learning here. It goes up, and your credit score goes down. That's what you've learned tonight.
Precisely. You got some more? You going to get on?
Yeah, I've got some more. Next snap comes from Parsons. He's just chugging beer with us.
Shower beers. Was that a shower beer?
It was a shower beer.
Like, yeah,
you're right.
Cool. We got a shower beer
Next snap comes from Lauren Holly. She says, first night out in Tampa, my tab was $350.
That sounds about right.
Damn.
Yeah. You can't make that West Virginia money then go to fucking Tampa. You got to make that Tampa money go to West Virginia. That's how you end up spending less money. That's true.
Yeah. Anyways, next snap comes from Melinda. She says $0. Bullshit, Melinda. I don't know if this is a real answer or not. Is this a titties thing again?
I think it's a titties thing. I think we're back at the
drinks.
Or I think we're back
titties
at the,
are just all over the bar.
I think we're hashtag back at the titties.
Be jealous.
Melinda, yeah, I do. I hate you for that.
I don't know if you got that, Gracie.
Whatever.
Hashtag back at the titties. Thank you.
I'm ignoring you.
Okay.
Next snap is going to come from Rachel. Rachel, sorry, I'm trying to.
No, it's good. I got you. No, wait. I got it. Hang on. I got it. I got it, Doc.
No, JD's got
I got it. I got it.
There you are. That's the one. And that is Rachel Casher. She was one of our guests. Her episode is fantastic. Go check her episode out because you're going to laugh at this snap. I haven't even opened it. I already know I'm going to laugh. Here we go. What's up, Rachel?
I honestly don't think I've ever had one be, like, horrible. But I think the most that I've ever spent on Andrew and I was definitely on beer, and it was, like, 50 or 60 bucks, which is a lot for beer. Other than that, like, picking up other people's tabs, I don't think I've ever spent more than $100. I'm frugal.
I will say, I'm pretty sure she spent more than that at a compromise show. I just want to say.
Yeah,
she could back that up. If she's watching the show right now or possibly listening or whatever, she could send us a message and let us know. I think she spent more than even $100 at a compromise show because that shit happens at those.
I'm gonna open up a couple more here. This one is CJ. He says I'm gonna say around $200. Again, that's the popular.
That's very similar. Yeah, we're going between $100 and $200 is sort of an average, or $0 for the titties, I guess.
That is okay. I'm gonna open up one from Brittany. She says 300-ish. I'm gonna open up one from Mike. He says $2,000 in Charlotte. Jesus Christ! Where was I at during that?
Adam, where do you go in Charlotte to spend $2,000 at a bar, bro?
Yeah, how could you?
I don't know. There's a brewery about 3/4 of a mile from my house, and I don't think that I could spend that.
No, at a brewery, yeah. I mean, what a brewery? It's beer. How the fuck? And they're making it. They're not buying it from other places, so it's gonna be cheaper. Shit. That's man.
Yeah. Will also snapped the show. He says, honestly, probably only like $50 or so. Let's see if we've got any more answers here. Still blowing through Snapchat. This one comes from Kara Shea.
I think my biggest bar tab was about $250 at that Prohibition place that I went with you.
Yeah.
Not with you at that point, but I've spent that much giving other people.
She went there.
Kara Shea is my friend from Atlanta, and there's a speakeasy that you literally enter the bar through a phone booth. You have to dial the correct number, and it opens up. And that bar is crazy expensive, but crazy good. So that's the one she's talking about. And I have exhausted my snap answers at that. Gracie, what do we have going on in the live feed right now?
Nothing in the live feed. But Brandon says, myself and Brian met the Latino Joe Exotic in Mexico about 5 years ago, is what I think he meant.
Jose Exotic?
Yes, Jose Exotic. You missed an opportune moment, Brandon.
Le Tigre.
El Tigre. And Tim says, Adam, watch the live show. Sounded great, buddy.
We've actually got one more live comment. This one rolls in from Scott, a.k.a. Cat Daddy, and he says, I went on a cruise with my 2 boys. $1,800 bar tab for them on a 6-day cruise. And guess who he's talking about? Myself and Cole the lawyer that's about to come on that you're about to holler at.
Hell yeah. $600, full package, 30 drinks a day, baby. It's the way to fucking go.
Thank you, Cat Daddy, for that.
It's the way to fucking go, by the way.
Thank you.
That shit's the fucking bomb. Baby. Let's go.
Yeah, you are the shit, sir. Thank you so much.
This is a perfect transition. Well, should I open my stuff, or should we transition and I'll open my stuff after?
Yeah, let's open it up after, dude. Let's transition.
All right, let's transition, because now is the time. We're going to bring him right in. Let's just do it. I'm going to, hang on. Let me see how I do it.
Don't worry, I'll play some stuff while you're doing that.
I'm working on it. There is your boy. Yeah.
Mamma mia. Here we go. Mario.
Cool, sorry, that's the best intro music we get for you tonight.
What the hell?
I know.
So if you guys can recognize, Cole was on our last episode, which was called the fucking Quarantina Wine Mixer. We're not sure whether we're going to call this one. It's definitely going to have something to do with that. But Cole, you are our resident non-legally binding opinion maker, correct?
Correct.
Cool. So this is
no attorney-client privilege. No, this is no legal advice. This is just a personal opinion that is not to be constituted as attorney-client privilege.
Yes, perfect. And so
all 12 of you on Facebook Live, we need some questions for.
But nonetheless, this is from a guy that did pass the bar.
True. So
or a guy that passed the bar exam.
So you definitely have the credentials of a lawyer. So this is the segment now that we're introducing, and we're going to continue going on forward from here.
Esquire.
It's called Holler at a Lawyer, and we will bring. This is the point where I would put some weird, like, fun sound. I mean, the Mario singing Country Roads thing was dope. Maybe that's going to be a part of it. But yeah, Holler at a Lawyer is the segment. What is the fuck up, Cole?
Willem, I will be texting you after the show if you're still watching by chance. We need a disclaimer. And
Cole or Adam, do you guys want to say hi to each other at all? Do you guys want to say hi or?
Hi, Adam.
Oh,
haven't seen you in a while.
Hey, buddy. We're going from West Virginia to North Carolina to Florida. This podcast is really awesome right now. But let's talk about fucking outlaws right now.
Sick.
I'm an Indian outlaw.
Yeah.
Half Cherokee and Choctaw.
Half parakeet and hot dog.
Parakeet and hot dog. Dude, Adam, it's going to be stuck in your head all night now. Cole, fuck it. I'll kick it off. I've got a question. This is not about me, probably. Do you have any legal advice for maybe if you've had one too many drinks and you get pulled over by a police officer? What would your advice be when you are forced to take a breathalyzer or go straight to jail? What the fuck is going on with the situation?
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
Not that there's a right answer to this, but what's the best answer to this?
Hypothetically, in that situation, I would say, first off, hopefully you have a good attorney on staff that you can call at.
You can holler at.
Hey, I probably screwed up here. But that being said, my non-legal advice would be stay calm and just do what you're asked. Don't question anything. Just do what you're asked. Don't fight. Don't question anything. Just do what you're asked. And hopefully you have someone that's either going to give you a breathalyzer and you've blown a little under the legal limit, or they're going to be like, hey, I'm going to take you home, or something like that. The more respect you show someone, usually the more you're going to get back. So that's just general life advice. Show respect. And
actually, yeah, that's a fucking great way to answer that, man. Because I don't know if you've seen all the fucking people that get on there and it's like, anytime you talk with a cop, don't fucking tell them anything, man. Fucking ask him if you're being detained, and if you're not being detained, say, am I free to go? And then get the fuck out of there, dude. But I don't know.
I mean, technically, I'm a libertarian, so fuck the feds.
Easy, guys. We've got the Holler lawyer on the line here. He can hear you.
But for real, what can I sub question that, because this is going to be my secondary to that, because that's a wonderful question, Brian. But I want to see what you think. What do you think about, like, technically? That is how you're supposed to deal with cops, apparently, is ask them if you're being detained, if you're being arrested, and if you're not, if you're free to go. Obviously, if they have reasonable cause that you're doing something wrong, they can question you and shit. But, like, from an attorney's standpoint, is that really the way you're supposed to fucking deal with cops? Or are you sticking by that answer? Just be a little bit respectable, and they'll probably be respectable back.
I'm saying that you should be as respectable as possible, because just like anything else, here's my best advice. If you ever get pulled over, roll down all your windows, put your hands on the steering wheel, and don't make any sudden movements, and just talk to the cop like you're talking to someone else. They come up to the window, hello, officer, you know what you were doing.
The best advice I can always give you is no, I don't know what I was doing. Never admit to anything because they're going to use whatever you say. If you were like, I think I was going a little over the speed limit, then they're going to put that in the report that you admitted that you were going over the speed limit.
Of course they would.
Even if you know what you did, no, officer, I don't know what I was doing. Okay, well, I clocked you doing this, or you were swerving back there. Okay. Let me see your license and registration. Sir, it's in my center console. Is it okay with you if I grab it? Ma'am, whoever it is, just be professional and polite to them. If it's nighttime, turn your lights on so they can see in the car. Like, the easier you make their life, the easier they're going to make your life. JD, Adam, Brian, Gracie, we've all been to bars. Think about it like a bartender. The nicer you are to that bartender, how much better is your service going to be?
Yeah, that's a really good point, man. And you know, I want to say it sounds like common sense what you're saying, but it really isn't, because
that's why I had to put that caveat.
They tend to go to one side or the other. They either start pulling that dick move with the cops, like of the shit they've seen on YouTube videos, and they're like, I will answer nothing, you know, and that's a dumbass move. And it's also
I need to speak to my lawyer. Can I speak to my lawyer?
It's also a dumbass move to come right out and be like, yeah, dude, I bonged 17 beers before I drove this car. If we're being honest, you know?
I'm just being honest with you, baby. You remember last time? You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So be somewhere in the middle of those people. Don't be on the outliers.
Shit, that's fucking good. I love it.
I'm gonna put a bullet right between your fucking eyes.
Do we have any other legal questions right now currently from anything? Anybody?
You know,
all these people on Facebook Live and no one's asking me anything.
I've got an interesting legal question. Maybe this has a little bit to do with like tenant rights and the current like real estate situation that's going on right now. I can't remember if we talked exactly about this last week because you were on our show last week, but and we didn't really. We did a proto version of this same segment. Now we're actually doing a real one here, but. So right now, there's a lot of people that are out of work because of the crazy COVID-19 stuff that's going on. The reason we're being socially distant and everything. Like, are tenants' rights in a weird, like, sort of influx here? Or is there a way, like, if somebody can prove to their landlord that they're furloughed from work or that they're completely unemployed because their government has shut their business down, are they still 100% liable for... I mean, I understand how a lease agreement works, but are they still that liable for that? Is there any sort of law or anything that could maybe force an owner to not have to accept like rent or like, I don't know. Where are tenants' rights in this kind of a situation that we're living in?
Ready for the lawyer answer, Jake?
Sure.
The lawyer answer is maybe. Maybe. The truth of the matter is, think about if you are a landlord, your business is collecting rent. So let's say that you're like every other American that's living paycheck to paycheck or rent to rent. And then all of a sudden your renters are like, sorry, I can't afford it this month. And you're just like, oh, well, don't worry about it. Now you can't pay your bills. So there's really nothing in your place outside of, it may be state specific. So some states may have something in place, or some maybe counties have put something in place.
You see how different, though, this current like situation is? Like, you know, does that change anything, or are we just sticking with them old fucking rules that we've been dealing with forever? You know, if the government forces you as a non-essential employee to stay at home, you cannot work. Your employer himself said, we can't let you come to work. If you literally come to work, you could get fined or arrested or something. So no, can't happen. But that ends up cutting off your fucking income. Are you then just hung up to dry like a standard ass fucking shit? Like, or
pretty much.
Wow, there you go. All right.
That
is, I guess, how
the
law works.
You're running the business. As a landlord, that is your business. So just because someone else has now lost their job due to an unforeseen, unexpected circumstance that is outside their control, them not paying you rent is now you not being able to make your money. So it's like, look, I understand that you're not making money, but if you're not making money, I can rent your space to someone who actually still does have a job that's an essential person, and I can pay my bills. So it's unfortunate, and there may be state-specific situations where certain states may hand down things where it's like, you have to give someone an extra so many days. Like some states are, outside this, are 30 days or 60 days before.
30, 60, or 90 days is what I've heard. Is like there's some states actually have like a tenant bill of rights specifically for like renters and people that are using other shit. So I don't know. I thought that was something interesting to ask because it's pertaining to what we're kind of dealing with. And hell, I mean, I've already heard a lot of.
It sucks. It's a fair answer.
Yeah, I've already heard a lot of things going on about like certain places talking about, you know, like mortgage relief or like or like rent relief and these kind of things. But to me, I see that as kicking the can down the road. I don't know. We'll see how it fucking goes. Who knows?
Cool. I've got another one for you here.
Is it from Facebook Live?
It's from Facebook Live. I'll read one. I'll let you go next, Gracie, because I know you've got a couple here. You should at least. Cole, here's one. Concert promoters are finding loopholes not to give refunds for canceled festivals by saying the shows are postponed until 2021. Can they legally not offer refunds for COVID cancellations?
Once again, this is not my area of expertise, but I can tell you what basically the law is going to say. The law is going to say that when you bought those tickets through fine print, and every one of us has dealt with probably Ticketmaster and how they screw everyone over, but Ticketmaster basically is going to say that the only way you're going to get refund is if there is an event, a catastrophic event that makes it impossible for the event to occur. AKA, you buy a ticket to go see Elton John dies. Elton John's dead. You can't postpone that.
It's impossible to see him because his corpse is buried.
Well, here he is. He just dead.
But they're basically saying, look, this band still exists. This event can still happen, so we're just postponing it. So,
Brian.
Shit. No, that makes total fucking sense. Yeah, you're right. Because, in that fine print, they can say a lot of things like, if these extenuating circumstances happen, we're not liable, and therefore you entered in the contract, you bought the ticket. What's up? Peace. What up, capitalism?
They're not canceling your tickets; they're just postponing it. So it's not like this is never going to happen. It's going to happen. It's just going to happen 10 years from now.
Yeah. But what's to stop fucking Ticketmaster from saying it's going to happen in 2192 when you're already going to be dead, motherfucker? Yeah, you're going to go see Elton John's lifeless corpse floating in a fucking Bacta tank. Playing fucking
You'll all be dead.
Hold me close, so tiny damn son. You know, all that shit.
You have to look at it from like a reasonable cause aspect. So like,
okay,
the reasonable aspect of
there's that law shit. There's that law shit, baby. Yeah.
Is it a reasonable answer? Like the coronavirus is keeping you from doing something. Is it reasonable to say that we're going to postpone something for 1 or 2 years? That seems reasonable. We're going to postpone something for 10 years. Does that pass the muster test of like, does this seem reasonable? 10 years seems a little stringent, but 1 or 2 years under the circumstances seems reasonable to postpone something. So I would say that that's the way they're doing it, is just basically saying, hey, we're not canceling it. We're postponing it for a reasonable amount of time. So you still have the ticket.
And if for some, and it wouldn't because of COVID, but if it were to go so long, that they would be forced to give refunds, or else they would be sued by the masses, and so that's probably how it would.
It'd be basically a class action lawsuit at that point.
Yeah,
Gracie, what else we have in Facebook Live world?
Dallas. Jesus Christ. If one, it's my mother, that's why I say Jesus Christ. If one makes verbal threats towards government officials while ranting, will the Secret Service show up at their door?
Well, first off, no. Second off, it would have to be a extreme threat, and it has to be something that is either, once again, non-legal advice. But if you were to look at the Constitution, you were to look at everything with, constitutional rights. Basically, it says that to make a threat, it has to either be action of imminent regard, or you have to be doing something hate speech or something that would cause an immediate action. So if I say, hey, I'm going to kill so-and-so in 2 weeks, that's not an imminent threat. If you say, from the computer, something's going to happen, that's not really an imminent threat. Now, if I'm out in public and I'm saying, hey, everyone, this person's doing this, let's all go try to get them and murder them right now, then you're trying to incite something. If you're trying to incite something, then you're trying to cause other people to create action. Then they could do something. Or if you're standing right beside the person and you grab them and you're like, I'm going to murder you, then that's something that could happen immediately. So yes, but just
Oh, if it were just that simple.
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
Hey,
So
I'm going to murder you.
so basically, don't do it.
Just
That's
don't do
my
it.
non-lethal.
Just
Wait,
don't.
don't do it?
Great. No. Damn. Somebody should have told Carol Baskin, baby.
Diabetes.
Bitch.
That bitch. All right.
I'm an Indian outlaw.
That's some good
we've got
shit.
a handful of people watching right now. I really think Adam needs to play another song. What do you guys think?
Well, let me play some snaps. Let's get him ready to do that because I do agree with that. But let me play some snaps because we did bring Cole in for this. So I just want to say thank you so much, Cole. Give us a wave.
Thank you, Cole.
Give us a
See you
yes.
next week.
Do a drink. We'll see you next week. I'm getting ready, yo ass, son. Peace out, dog.
Michael,
Choo.
bye.
Yeah, dude. Okay, so yes, that's how we're living our life. I'm gonna play some snaps real quick about pancakes versus waffles. Gracie, get ready with that fucking marker, girl. Let's go.
Wait.
Okay, I'm gonna wait. I'm just gonna sit here and wait.
I lost the marker.
She lost the marker.
Where could it have went? You haven't went anywhere.
God damn it.
Don't worry. I have a whole pack.
Shut the fuck up.
Then why make the big deal about
They're
losing the
called
one?
Squeaks. Because it was my favorite. Can we fucking do pancakes versus waffles?
All right, let's go. All right, this first one's going to come from Tyler. You can snap him at Big ET81. And this is what's up, dude. Pancakes versus waffles, food fight.
Waffles over pancakes any day because you don't make a syrup mess with waffles.
Okay, I think
It's getting serious in here.
I think he's very particular about that. This one comes from Lauren. You can snap her at Hollywood, but Wood's got a 0 in there somewhere. And she says pancakes with a bunch of S's.
ILH.
Word up. This is from Joe Ho. It's Joe Ho. It's Jonathan. You can snap him at JOHO_44.
Joe Ho?
He says, neither. French toast, bitch. Guess what? That wasn't a fucking option. You fucked up.
You son of a bitch.
Don't even write it in. Gracie, mark that out. Mark it out. Mark it right. Nope.
I don't see JD get mad that often.
JD is a fucking dick and just likes to yell at things.
Especially
JD
you.
is an Indian outlaw.
Have parakeet and hot dog. This is from Shannon. You can snap her at Bourbon Frenzy. It's all one word, Bourbon Frenzy. And she says, pancakes with chocolate chips, butter, and maple syrup.
Same.
Damn.
Me and you, Shannon, same.
The chocolate chips, okay, I love pancakes, butter, maple syrup, but the chocolate chips thing for me is like dessert. So I'd rather, if it's going to be dessert, that's what I'll do. But if I'm eating it for breakfast, I got to do this with no chocolate.
That's what me and Shannon are doing. We're just waking up eating dessert.
Just waking up eating dessert. I'm going to play a couple more. This one's from Kaylee. You can snap her at Kbo24. She says, pancakes for life. Pancakes be taking that lead, Ski.
Boom shakalaka!
This next one's from Will. You can snap him at Perry-Will, and he says, waffles. It's a tough call, but I have to go with classic Eggo home-style buttermilk waffles. Shit. We're tied again.
That's how we take care of ISIS right here, buddy.
Gracie, can you mark down waffles, please, because you didn't do it before.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Gracie had one job.
You always just have one fucking job.
Tore her arm off.
I have more jobs than you do, JD.
Here, all right,
so
check it.
Suck my dick.
Check it out.
Anyway. What?
I got one more. This is going to be the tiebreaker for this round. Adam's going to play some music. We're going to play a game. We're going to do some other shit. And then we're going to get the fuck out of this fucking piece. This one comes from Carla, and you can snap her at Carla Ophelia. And this is what her answer is about pancakes versus waffles.
Definitely waffles. And waffles that Dawn Adams makes in her waffle iron with almond milk.
Oh,
Definitely.
shit. That sounds really good, actually. That sounds really fucking dope.
Interesting.
Dawn Adams is my aunt. She's wonderful, by the way. She's a fantastic artist, an awesome fucking wonderful person.
I would like some waffles.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to, before we introduce you to our musical guest who's about to play right here in just a moment, I want to let you know that Pancakes versus Waffles is now top trending on Twitter and Facebook.
You're welcome.
This is now the only sports event that's happening in the world today. So right now, Waffles leads Pancakes by 1 point. Basically, it's 15-love Waffles right now.
That's great, and the scoreboard is just a handwritten Gracie's thing.
Gracie, however, can I get some a little bit of opinion from our color commentator, Gracie? Gracie, can you give us the air traffic control as Atlanta International Airport?
JD didn't want me to write French toast, but I wrote it anyway. That's my commentary.
And that's the report air traffic control at Atlanta International Airport. Thank you very much.
You mumbled all of that. Can you say that one more time?
Ladies and gentlemen, Adam Hall is here to perform. What's the name of the song you're about to play for us now, Adam?
I'm about to play my song Habits.
I love this song so much. It's available, I believe, right now on Spotify and all the other wonderful places you can get it from.
It is. Anywhere you can download music from. It's amazing what artists like yourself and I can do with the internet and about $40. You can put farts on the internet if you want to.
Guys,
Adam
guys
Hall.
that are watching live, you're welcome. Here comes some live music.
Adam Hall with Habits. Take it away, man.
Defended your honor and stood up to the fight. And you went and proved all of them right. You're going back to your old habits I thought I brought from you. And you can't understand why I say worth though, and there's not enough money in the world to take away the fame you seek. If you were the best thing that ever happened to you can look straight into my eyes, confuse me with all your lies, and I still take you back. All I wanna do is hold you near, but I've got this gut-wrenching fear that you'll do it all again. You're going back to your old habits I thought I brought from you. You can't understand why I say worth though. There's not enough money in the world
Yes. Absolutely fantastic. Hell
Adam
yeah.
Hall with the mannequin in his underwear behind him. Fantastic.
Oh, I brought this out for you. Look at this old Marshall hat that I found.
Wow.
Dude, I love that fucking hat.
Q Rayner from Real Gun.
If Rainer's watching, just put it back.
I'm gonna need you to take that bill and flatten that thing out. Make it pop, baby. Let's make it pop, baby. Let's make it pop, baby.
This is from when I was a kid, man. This is from the way back.
Hell yeah! I just want to get. Can we give it up one more time all around the house for Adam Hall, please? Adam Hall music, absolutely fantastic. You can find that song "Habits." It's on Spotify. It's on iTunes. It's on Apple Music. It's on fucking. Is it on Bandcamp? By the way, do you know if it's Bandcamp?
I think so. I think I've got it on. I uploaded it with DistroKid. So
DistroKid normally does.
Everywhere.
Yeah, it kind of does everywhere. Yeah, so that means like you can find it on YouTube, fucking Napster, if that's a thing anymore. Who knows? I don't know. But I will say, like,
definitely.
Yeah, I guess apparently it is.
LimeWire.
But no, for real. Any streaming service, any place you can find music on the internet, you're probably going to find Adam Hall and that wonderful song "Habits." There's going to be more music coming from you soon. Do you have any sort of announcement, kind of plug right now to be able to plug something in before we move on to the next thing? Like,
not right now. So I've been recording with my my producer in Illinois.
Okay, so you can plug that. You've been recording. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been recording with my buddy Jose in Illinois, and he and I are bouncing some mixes back and forth. Before I was living in Illinois this time last year, and I could just like go up to him, and spend the weekend. And now we are much further apart. But I tell you what, with computers the way they are, it's real easy for him to send something back to me and say, "Hey, between second 38 and second 42, something sounds really weird." And it sucks.
Fix this
So
this
that.
issue. Yeah, I got
Fix
you,
it.
dude.
Fix it. And so he's awesome. I'm still writing and recording. I got my own little studio here. I just got this sweet new microphone, so you hear some stuff from me. My goal this year, musically, is I want to put out a Christmas album.
Yeah.
I want to put out a Christmas album, and I'm talking like putting some old school like Silent Night on there, like really pushing myself to put some old school ass Christmas songs out there.
You're gonna make it happen. I'm sure.
Those were my favorite albums growing up.
Yeah, you heard them because you listen to them every year. They fucking stuck with you, man.
Adam Hall featuring Mariah Carey.
Oh,
Like,
hell
can't
yeah.
you imagine the artwork for this? There's gonna be some fake snow falling. I'm gonna look like I'm in a snow globe.
I'm into this, man. Make a whole calendar out of it. Hey, guys, if you're listening to this live, one of the most important things you can do is go to Adam Hall Music on Facebook. That's what it's under, correct? Adam Hall Music. Yeah, go give it a like, because if you give that a like, you're going to get the updates that he's talking about. So definitely go check that out on Facebook.
All right, check it, Brian. We're gonna do two things, one after the other here. Okay, I'm gonna need you to get that deck of cards ready, if you don't mind. Thank you. It's already sitting in his hand. But Gracie, can you?
He's over here shuffling.
Gracie, can you go ahead and give us the thing that you need us to have to? The thing
You
that
guys
you've
don't
got?
even know what's happening under here. It could be anything.
Yeah, it could be anything.
It's
I
cards
don't
right
know
now,
if
but
I'm
it could be anything.
I can go ahead and give it to you if you really, really want it.
That's what
right
she said.
now. But I think we should do the game. You guys should open some snaps, and then I should do what I need to do.
That's cool.
Okay.
That's cool. We'll do
So-
that. Hey, from the live chat, I wanted to say hi to Jamie. That is my cousin. She said hi. She also said she couldn't hear, but Jamie, I fact-checked you. That turns out to be false. The sound is there. So you might want
apparently sound is totally
Fact-check.
fine. We double-checked all that shit. Brian, here's the deal. You're going to have to be... I'm going to have to... Okay, because we're going to play 2, 4, 6, 8, brother. You know what's up. So I'm going to need you to do me a favor, though. In order for this to work, I need everybody's attention, number one. And then number two, Brian's going to be Vanna White, and I'm going to be Pat Sajak here, because Brian is the only one with the cards. So he has to show us our cards when they come up. And as we go, as we progress, so Brian, you're going to need 4 little sections right in front of your face for all this. I think you can handle this, man.
Oh, I've got it. Man.
Okay, so we're going to start with Adam, then we're going to go with me, then we're going to go with Gracie, and then we're going to go with you. Right? And that's how we're going to go. So we're going to need 4 little deals. Anyway, this, and I'm going to explain this to everybody out there. This game is called 2468. You can play it with a standard deck of cards. You need at least 2 or 3 people to play this game. It's better with 3 or more. It's basically a standard-ass drinking game. So everybody make sure you have plenty of alcohol in front of you.
I got to go grab a beer.
Yeah. So he's going to grab a beer. I'm going to explain the rules as he's grabbing a beer. When he gets back, he's going to explain how he does it. I'm going to also grab a beer because I'm going to need one because that's how this game works. So it's called 2468 for a reason because you're going to get drawn a card. For every card that you're drawn, it's going to be worth 2, 4, 6, or 8 drinks progressively. Every card you get, there's going to be a simple question you have to answer. For example, the first card is, for 2 drinks, is this card red or black? Because there's only red or black, there's only red or black in a deck. So you have to choose it. If you get it right, you get to give the drinks away to everybody that's in your party. That, i.e., everybody here on the podcast has to be ready to drink. If you get it wrong, you have to take the drinks. 2 or 4 or 6 or 8 drinks. That's how it goes. Anyway,
now,
the way...
JD, question for you.
I'm almost done.
The guy showing the cards here.
Yeah, I'm almost done. Let me just finish with that. We all get our own cards. You are given 1 card for 2 drinks. The next card you're given for 4 drinks is whether or not the card's going to be higher or lower than the card you had before. Again, if you get it right, you get to give them away. If you get it wrong, you have to take them. If, on the next card, you have to be either in between or outside of the cards you have. So say you have a 2 and a 7, and you guess in between, and the card that's drawn is a 5, that means it's in between. But if it's drawn, it's king, that's outside. Sorry, you have to take 6 drinks. But if you get it right, you're giving away 6 drinks. And the last one, the hardest one, the one for the most drinks, 8 drinks, is you got to guess the suit. There's only 4 suits in a deck. You know how it goes. This game is called 2468. We're going to play it. Brian, what was your question for me, sir?
As I'm showing you the cards, when we have to draw them here for each person, do I need to set them down in a certain order to reference them?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So you're going to start with 4, you wouldn't have to do this live, ladies and gentlemen, by the way. You'd be able to do this on your own. Everybody gets their own hand, basically. But, Brian, you're going to need 4 little columns in front of your face. The first one is going to be for Adam. The second one's going to be for me. The third's going to be for Gracie. The fourth is going to be for you.
Gotcha.
As you're playing the cards, we need to be able to see them, so you're going to have to hold them in front of the camera. So make sure you're doing that for every little column that you've got put in front of you. So.
Yeah, man, will do. Let me. I'm gonna make one little note here. One little mental note.
Yeah.
I like to break a mental sweat.
You go ahead. Does everybody kind of understand how it kind of works? I'm going to go grab a beer. If you don't understand, then ask Gracie. She'll tell you.
No,
we're just gonna drink when you tell me to, Brian.
Yeah, that's really the point. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah, no doubt.
I got it all the way up until I had to ask Nathan for another drink
Who's Justice
because
Beaver?
I drank all of my drink.
Gracie, what's going on in Facebook Live world right now? As we kind of
nothing.
Really, nothing at all.
Nothing at all.
Nothing.
I saw some comments on there earlier. I feel like sometimes we see different comments. You know what I mean?
I think we do because I don't know if you're getting them faster than I am, or I am just missing them because I don't know.
Yeah, Gracie, you don't really know a lot. That was the end of statement. Period. End of statement. It's done.
I'm an Indian outlaw. That's a banger of a song.
I know, it really fucking is, dude. That song is the shit. I fucking love it. I'm about to add that to some playlists, if you know what I'm saying.
Adam's going to add the lyric Choctaw to one of his upcoming songs, guaranteed.
Don't tempt me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to play 2468. Give, take, masturbate. Don't worry, we're not going to do the second half of the game. Brian, you're starting with Adam. Let's get his first card. Adam, the question again, and Brian, you do it, brother. You let him know. What's the question?
Adam, here is your card.
Okay.
Well, no, you can't give it to him just yet. Yep. He has to guess.
I gotta guess the. What color, right?
Again.
Here, I'll put that on the bottom. We'll start again.
That's how the game goes. So he has to guess the color. If he gets it right, he gives away 2 drinks. If he gets it wrong, he has to take 2 drinks. So guess the color.
Now, Adam. Don't guess that one.
Don't guess that.
Okay.
Still 50-50.
I'm going to guess black.
The official reveal.
It is black. It's a black card. Wonderful. Brian, you can look at it too while you do it, which is probably a good thing because that way we don't have to.
So I get to give 2 drinks.
You got it right. Give away 2 drinks. You can split them up or you can give both of them to one person.
I'm giving them both to you, JD.
Oh, cool. Sick.
Thanks for all the help.
All right, I'm up.
Both gulps.
I'm up next. I'm up next. Brian, I'm going to guess red for my card.
Okay, and your card officially. By the way,
make sure you're keeping these separate. There needs to be 4.
I am.
Okay.
I am. I have everybody labeled in front of me, and I was going to say I am looking at the card at the exact same time as you. I'm not even looking at it. I'm showing the camera first. So,
okay.
What did you guess?
I guessed red.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm right. Sick. No. All right. Brian, you take 2 because
I would love to.
Because you would love to.
Because why? Say it, JD.
Because you deserve it. Gracie, you're up next. Is it going to be red or black?
I'm an Indian outlaw.
Black.
Gracie, here we go.
Oh man.
Wah, 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 wah.
Take a shot.
Okay. And for my call, I'm going to say black.
Okay.
Here we go.
Yeah,
black.
You got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it. Give away 2 drinks, brother.
It's 9, dude. A black 9.
Yeah, you got black.
Okay, so I'm going to give...
You're not tossing those. We all need to keep those cards, by the way. I hope you know that.
Nope, I've got them right here.
Cool.
Thank you so much. Have a drink. Have one.
Have one for me.
Gracie, have the other.
Oh.
All right, that was the first round. That's for 2 drinks. Now it's time for the second round. This is for 4 drinks. Let's take a look at what Adam's card was again.
So Adam's first card
was a black 2. It was a 2 of clubs. So Adam, is this next card going to be higher or lower than that? And this is for 4 drinks.
Are aces lower or higher?
Aces are always higher. We're playing standard.
Well, I'm going to go higher then.
Okay. All right. Even if I told you they were all right, you got it. There you go. Give away 4 drinks, man.
Please go somewhere else.
We all get 1.
Oh, hey, social. Everybody do a cheers.
We
and that includes you out in the internet. Everybody cheers.
Cheers.
Sick. That's going to be the thumbnail.
Yeah, dude. That was cool.
All right, Brian, I'm next. What's my next card, dude? Or what? Not the next card. I mean, what do I have so far?
This was your first card.
2 of diamonds. That's right.
How does Adam remember that? What are you, like a savant?
Dude, I think he knows how to play some fucking games. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like just not. Yeah.
I'm gonna go higher as well, please. Thank you.
Okay, the big reveal.
Sickness. Yeah.
It's a backwards squiggly number. I don't know what this is.
Backwards.
I do want to say, by the way,
upside down 9.
Something like that. Yeah, it's still higher than a 2. So, well, let's all take a drink as well, just like Adam just did. We're gonna do the same thing. Everybody, cheers. Yeah. I do want to say, by the way, in this kind of a situation, if you say something like higher or lower, but it's the same as the card you have, say you say higher or lower and you have a 2, and they pull up a 2, well, it's neither higher nor lower. You lost, so you got to drink. That's how it goes.
Yeah, that's the game.
That's how the game works. Gracie, it's your turn. Gracie, what does she have? What did she start with? What's her first card? It is a
Gracie's
2 of
first
hearts. Shit, we've all been 2ing.
Yeah.
Everybody's been 2ing it up.
I'm gonna go higher.
See if Gracie's caught on, and she has.
Oh, but it's not! But it's not, though. You fucked up. You done fucked up.
Now you fucked up. Now you have fucked up.
Now you fucked
so
up.
good.
Now you fucked up. Gracie,
That's
take
so good.
Gracie, take 4 drinks.
I swear it's not on purpose.
All the 2s are exhausted, by the way. We've done figured that out.
Exhausted.
This is the drunkest flight attendant I've ever seen.
Just land the damn plane.
All right. Brian, what's your card, man? What do you got so
My
far?
first
What's a
card
9?
was a 9.
9 of spades. Higher or lower, brother?
I'm gonna go lower. The big reveal.
Correct. Give away 4
Lower.
drinks, brother. Do it.
All of us drink 1.
Wow, we went social all the way around, except for when Gracie had to drink all of them. That was awesome.
Fucking 2s. Are you fucking kidding me?
What is it doing, baby?
Okay. Okay. On to the next round. This is for 6 drinks. Now we need to see both the cards that Adam has.
Frank the Tank.
We're going to see both of Adam's cards. He needs to guess whether or not it's in between or outside of what his 2 cards are. So let's see what his two bitches is.
Do you know your 2 cards, Savant?
It was a 2 and a 6.
Nope, that's incorrect.
You're
not
right.
Savant.
It's 2 and 8.
I'm not.
Close enough.
So I have to guess in between?
In between or outside? By outside, I mean if it's 9
outside.
or 10 or all that shit.
Outside.
So he's going with outside.
Adam,
This is
look.
for 6 drinks. If you get it wrong, you have to take 6 drinks. Just
Your
saying.
cards are doing each other. Dog meat style.
Look at how your cards
That's
are
awesome.
fucking. Your cards fucking, dude.
God, boy group chats are dumb. That's basically what I'm in right
Yeah,
now.
your background of your house says pancakes versus waffles, and it has a fucking scoreboard on it. Then it says, "It's my birthday, Venmo me." Yeah, boy chats are stupid.
I'm an Indian outlaw.
Okay,
Adam, what's it gonna be?
It's higher. It's
going
outside.
higher.
Sorry, outside.
He's going outside.
So outside of a 2 and an 8.
Yeah.
Here's the big reveal.
It is. He's correct.
It is outside.
Gives away 6 drinks.
Okay. I'm gonna take 3, and you all take 1 each.
Oh, he's a self-sacrificial man.
That's so nice. Here you go, man. Here's your drink. He did sacrifice thyself.
Thyself.
Can I just say, this game is going swimmingly. This is a wonderful game to play if you're on social media with your friends or Zoom conferencing or whatever you're doing. It's very easy to do. Fucking play this game with your friends. It's fucking amazing. It's fantastic.
If you want to play with us in bonus time or something, just fucking drop us.
Yeah. Drop us a line on Facebook and you can play with us. We'll deal you in. You know what I'm saying?
Bonus time. It's the Facebook bonus time. Bonus time. It's the Facebook bonus time.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that very much. All right. Is it my turn now? What are my 2 cards? Give me my 2 skis.
Jiggy, you're up next.
Give me my 2. Give me my deuce. Oh shit, that's definitely outside. It's 6 and 2 is what I got.
6 and 2.
It's definitely not going to be. There's only. Here we go.
The big reveal.
Fuck! Damn it! Shit. All right. Well, I only have 2 in here, so I have to make another one. Hang on. I got them. That's good. Here we go. I'm going to drink these 2, and then we're going to fucking
make another one.
Cheers. Sadness time. It's the Facebook sadness time.
Why are we sad?
Because JD only had 2 drinks left.
It's okay. I got
We
more.
can make another one, he said.
I've got more. I've got plenty more.
It's
You're gonna
okay
make
to
one.
be sad, Brian.
Gracie, you are up next, and here's what you get to make a call on. In between
2 more
these
drinks.
2 numbers.
Hey, just to be real with the internet, 2 more drinks. I did 2 before. Here's 2 more.
Thank you for being honest, JD. We appreciate you. Gracie has now made
Real.
the call of outside of 2 and 2, the same numbers. I think she's going to be right. The big reveal.
If you have a fucking 2 in there when he pisses out.
Yeah, I have 5 2s in my tank.
You each take 2 drinks.
There we go.
Gracie, look, it's the jack-off card.
Aw, How
Yeah,
sweet.
it's where he's holding it.
It's the jack off of hearts.
Yeah. Okay, so 2 drinks.
Yep.
Oh.
That was refreshing.
All
Okay,
right,
so
Brian,
I'm
what
up
are your 2
next.
cards? Let's see them.
9 and 6.
69,
So-
nice.
Nice, dude. Dude, can you screenshot that?
Yep, already happening, and I did it. Wait, no, wait, I haven't done it. No, I didn't do it yet, and there we go. Got him.
Nice, dude.
Nice.
I'm going to go outside. Here's the big reveal.
You're correct. Yeah, you got
I had to think about that. I was like, I don't know.
it. Yeah, you got it right, man. Well done.
Okay.
Give away 6 drinks, brother.
I want to drink half of those myself. 3 for me.
3 for you.
And then the rest of you take 1.
Oh, gosh.
I also self-sacrificed.
We're doing so good.
I'm hoping the beer gods keep me away from the waterfall at the end. That was me being nice.
Oh, well, that's not what's about to happen. It's very close to a waterfall, though. Shit.
Yeah, close.
This is the 8 part of the 2, 4, 6, 8 game. This is for 8 drinks. Adam,
Yes.
we need to know what suit you want to go with. Now, it really doesn't matter. You can look at your 3 cards at this point of the game. Who
It doesn't
fucking
matter.
knows? It kind of doesn't. You can do the weird fucking, poker thing where you kind of figure out what percentage of which one is going to come up, but no, fuck that. You guess the suit. This is for 8 drinks. If you get it wrong, you're taking all 8. If you get it right, you're giving them away. Brian, will you show him the 3 cards he has right now?
You got a 1 in 4 shot of
That's
guessing
really it.
this.
And
Do
these
we
cards
really show the
are only
cards?
going to give you a tiny weird sort of
Well, I
preview.
remember every single one of your cards too. So
All of our cards are being remembered by him. So just right now, I want to let you know you're all
There's
black.
yours, Adam.
I'm gonna actually go with a spade. And mine's gonna be a spade.
All right, if you get this wrong, you have to take all 8 drinks. Just letting you know.
Okay. Big reveal. Here we go.
Fuck! So close.
So close.
But yet so
You got
far.
Billy clubbed.
He's chugging over there.
All right.
Doing a great job.
JD
Show me my
coming up
3,
next.
baby. What's up? They're all red. All yours were black and all mine are red. And they're all, well, holy shit, it's 2, 4, and 6. I could go a red 8. Hey, if I guessed a red 8,
I'll fucking drink my entire beer.
okay,
And it's full.
kill your drink. I'm going with a red 8. And what I'm saying is it's either a heart or I have to go pick one. A heart or a diamond. I'm going to go 8 of diamonds. That's what I'm doing. If it's an 8 of diamonds, everybody kills their beer. If it's just a diamond, then I win or whatever, and I give it the normal shit.
Diamonds are forever.
Ah, fuck. Damn it. 8 drinks to me. Son of a bitch. Gracie's turn. Fuck. That would have been epic.
I know. That would have been epic. Gracie, here's what you're working with.
I'm just gonna guess clubs.
Big reveal.
No.
Oh damn.
No, it's not. Sorry. Oh.
Right.
8 drinks is a lot.
These
Brian,
were my
you're
cards.
Brian, that's a 496. I couldn't see the 6, but they 496.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Of all
guess.
these other things, doesn't matter.
I'm gonna guess clubs. And JD, I'm gonna throw it back at you. If this is, let's see if have we drawn an ace of clubs yet? If this is an ace of clubs, you got to kill your drink.
Okay.
You got to return that favor that I returned to you.
Okay. Okay.
But clubs is my guess.
Clubs
Nonetheless.
is the guess. If it's ace, I'm killing it.
Okay, here we go.
Let's
Big
go.
reveal.
Oh, no.
Ah.
It's neither one.
So it's me drinking.
Yeah,
that was spades.
You know what? I'll tell you what, dude. I'm going to hang out with you and everybody else who wants to cheers. That's the end of this game. 2, 4, 6, 8. Give, take, masturbate.
I already drank all mine.
That was fun.
Hey,
Brian, I need you to drink 8. Yeah, go ahead. Thank you. 8. Yeah.
Mario. Okie dokie. Mamma mia. Here we go. Mario. Hey, I drew you guys a picture
Oh my God, it's us, dude. That looks just like us.
Yeah.
That's you guys and gal.
Let me get a screen cap. Let me get a screen cap. Got it. I done got it. Oh, and look.
I didn't draw my headset.
I did. Oh, no, I didn't. Hold on.
Oh, wait, I'll do a screen cap later on when he fixes it.
Also, that's a beautiful picture.
All right.
Will you mail it and send it to Brian?
It's on a whiteboard.
He already done. Yeah, he already done did it. Hang on.
Beautiful.
Here we go. We're ready. Yeah.
Okey-dokey.
Can you take it to your left a little bit and show your face too? I want to see both of them, the face and.
Oh yeah, that's
there.
perfect.
We go. Yeah, bring it in. Get closer, baby. Bring it in closer. Oh
yeah.
No, I mean your face too. Now bring the closer in. Yeah. Oh, I like it. It's good. Lift it up a tiny bit, just a few inches. I'm talking about your butthole. Got it. No, we're good. Thank you so much. That was wonderful.
For the people of America.
All right, Gracie, you're supposed to play something for us for a minute or something.
Do you guys have? Okay, are you ready?
I don't think so. I don't even know what this is supposed to be. Because after you do this,
I'm drinking to whatever she's doing.
Yeah, after you do this, I'm playing the rest of my snaps when we're out.
Let's talk about the band Massing for a second.
Yes.
So a couple weeks ago, they started their Massing's Big Ass Song Sale.
Yeah,
and
that's
if you
right.
paid them $20, they would create a song about literally any topic you wanted them to. Well, because I love you both so much.
Oh, no way.
I had Massing create a song. And so that's why I didn't want to send it to Brian, because I just wanted it to be a surprise. So.
Epic.
Wow.
I'm going to send it to you both after this, and we can outro the show with it if you want. But I want you guys to hear it. Are you ready?
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
I'm going to try to play it through my headset. Should I go ahead and unplug my headset?
Actually, no. You know what? How about this? We'll just put it at the end of the show. I'll just do that.
No, you need to hear it.
We need to hear it now?
See your reaction.
Yes.
Well, we can still put it at the end, but we'll
we'll put it at the end. Let's listen to it now, I guess, the best way we can, and here we go.
Yeah, however you want to do it,
All right, here we go. You ready? Here we go. I gotta make sure my volume's all there. Sorry.
Yeah. Holy living fucking shit.
Yeah, that was epic.
Hang on, sorry. Okay.
Is this...
you just have to trust me sometimes.
Okay.
That was epic.
So that might have not been the best audio in the world for all our listeners out there in the world, but I'll tell you right now, me and Brian, our hearts just grew 4 sizes. Like the fucking Grinch. It's popping out of our chests.
Listen, they sent it to me and I almost cried.
That's
was just
fucking
beautiful.
Absolutely amazing. And guess what? We are going to go ahead and take that audio and put it at the end of this episode. So you can hear the real thing.
Yeah.
But
yeah. And you'll hear segments of that on the show because we're definitely taking some of it.
Yeah, we're gonna clip.
Yeah.
We're clipping that
$20
shit right out, dude. Oh my god! I guess we're gonna have to give them some.
That's how we take care of ISIS right there, buddy.
Damn! Shouts to Massing, fucking Twitter at Massing WV, fucking Massing on Spotify, Apple Music, all that good shit. Bandcamp. Fuck. That's fucking amazing.
I'm doing a shot to Massing right now.
I'm killing my drink to Massing right now.
Twitter is Massing304.
There it is. Yes.
Like, find these guys on Twitter.
Massing 304. Sorry, Massing WB is on IG. My bad. Cheers.
Write them a song. Yeah, have them write you a song about your fucking dog. Who cares?
Yes.
Little Search Tankian?
Oh,
I
hell
thought
yeah.
about it, dude.
Oh, hell yeah.
I think I got to pull that trigger.
I think it's going to happen.
You have to.
You're
I think it's going to
you
happen.
got it. Did you hear that? That was beautiful. Like, I listened to every single one they put out because
And
they're
they
great.
actually
They're
are.
just amazing.
Yeah, you should seriously go to their Twitter and check their songs out because they're slamming them on it.
They're
really
fantastic.
good songs, actually.
Ours will be released tomorrow at noon.
Okay, nice.
We'll see you tomorrow at noon. I cannot believe.
I said, I'll tell you whenever I play it, and then you can release it if you want. They said, tomorrow noon. I said, perfect.
Gracie, you did such a good. That was fantastic. Thank you so much for that. That's fucking awesome.
I said, jump on it
After
because
Keaton
why
hot
not?
dog. All right, I'm gonna play the last of my snaps and let's get off the internet.
Let's leave people alone.
Let's leave people alone. This snap comes from Snapstar Nikki in the place to be ski. Nick Lynn 322. Again, this is Pancakes versus Waffles. Gracie, we need your sport. We need your color commentary sports.
I got my pipsqueak ready.
Can you get the scoreboard back on camera? It's kind of gone off a little. It's gone off the rails a little bit. Can you get it back on? Yeah, that's okay.
Did you travel, Gracie? Where did you go?
Did you travel?
I'm literally sitting on my bed.
By the way, if you want to Venmo or PayPal or Cash App Gracie, give me the money instead. This stat comes from.
To me, it was my birthday. Shut the fuck up.
Nikki says she gives us a photograph of waffles with a berry compote and maple syrup up in that bitch.
Look at this photograph.
Well done. Fantastic. This one comes from Jeremy. He answered your poll earlier tonight. Brian, let's see what he says about Pancakes versus Waffles. What's up?
First off, I just want to share how awesome this t-shirt is. It's a super swagalistic, sexy hella dopeness. That's what I'm rocking today. As far as the debate between pancakes and waffles, they both have their benefits. Waffles, if you pour syrup all over them, it holds it in place. That way it doesn't just go everywhere. You don't have to use as much.
Syrup traps, baby.
Pancakes are just so much more fun to just to make all together.
No shit.
So,
no shit.
I mean,
have fun
I'd
with your
probably
family.
have to go with pancakes. That'd probably being the better one. And toppings on them is stupid. Just eat them how they are.
Eat them how they are. Mike's Hard Lemonade. He says yard work. 2 Captains and Cokes and a Marks.
Grab them by the pussy. JD, real quick before we finish off these snaps, what happens if it's a tie?
What happened to what?
What happens if it's a tie? It looks really close.
It's so close. I will say it's never been a tie before. I guarantee you, we have done this show so many times, we know it's never going to be a tie. It never has been, and it never will be.
Little Search Tankian breaks the tie.
And exactly, if it ever is an actual real tie, which has never fucking been, it's always been. It's always been.
Put them both in front of him.
Someone wins. Someone wins, and they win by 1 or 2 or 3 votes. But if there ever is a guaranteed tie, it's Little Search Tankian. He has to do.
We'll figure it out. We have definitely had polls come down to the very last snap of the night.
All right,
and it's been crazy.
This snap comes from Big T. He says waffles. I got 2. I got 2. I got 2 more. That's it. So I'll tell you now. If one of them's
If they're both pancakes, it's going to be a tie.
If they're both pancakes, actually, if they're both pancakes, pancakes will win. Nope, you're right. Yep. If they're both pancakes, then it'll be a tie. But I think we're going to get a waffle and a pancake out of both of these. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready? Are we ready?
What y'all looking at?
Josh. He gives an unanswer. He says French toast. That's it. Nothing.
Oh, so there you go.
I'm
so see,
pretty-
that's how it evens itself.
Pretty
That's fine.
sure.
I have a couple
Rachel.
on Facebook too, JD.
Okay. Go ahead and give us those. Go ahead and give us those. Let's knock those out.
I'm gonna pee my pants.
Right?
Me
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Cassie says, I use packs of muffin mix for pancakes, so that's one for the
Scooch.
pancakes.
Scooch some boots.
Heather says waffles with fresh berries. Pancakes are too heavy.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. Shawnee says, what about French toast?
See?
Powdered sugar, berries,
Deuces. Not even asking. Peace up, A-Town down. Not even asking.
French toast. Katrina says pancakes with peanut butter.
Pancakes with peanut butter up!
Yeah. And Shelly says pancakes with maple butter glaze and walnuts.
Maple butts.
Maple butts. Right now, there is a tie.
We now have, and this is it. This is the last snap of the night. This is the last thing we're doing for the evening. We've played all the games. We've done all the shit. We've done all the fucking stuff. We've done all the thing.
Mango chutney.
Let's now play the final fucking answer, and it's from
Rachel!
Boom shakalaka!
This is the last decision. It comes from Rachel Hayes. You can snap her at Ray Does Hair. And this is her answer, and this is it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what Holler Nation says. Pancakes or waffles from now on. Brian, Gracie, and Adam now, because you've signed a blood covenant. We now can only eat whatever she says. Here we go!
Pancakes. They're more delicious and softer.
Massing is so mad. Massing is so mad right now.
Sorry, Massing, but we really love your
You
song.
could give me syrup or fruit or I don't give a shit. Just give me pancakes.
Oh my god. That is fucking fantastic. I feel so vindicated. Yes.
Wow. What a roller coaster.
Sorry, Rob.
That was a roller coaster of a poll.
It was a roller
Half
coaster.
half pancake and waffle. Oh shit. Brian, damn, dude. What a show.
I'm an Indian outlaw.
Pop it off. Let's show it. Put it right in front of the camera. Let's see it. All spread out.
I am, you dick.
Do it. Spread it out. Spread it. Spread it. Done. Pancakes wins by 1.
Yes.
Facebook Live, if there's any of you out there, I can't see, but thank you so much for staying with us. Spotify, if you're still listening, you guys are troopers. What better do you have to do right now? There's nothing else to do, and we can't wait to do this with you again sometime. We definitely need to play more card games. That was fun, dude.
We are, and we will. And
Yeah.
we definitely will. We're going to do some real fun
through
stuff.
the week and play card games. Fuck it, who cares?
It's Gracie's birthday. You can Venmo her at Mary-Hunt-77. Cash App her
Isn't
at
that weird that it says Mary?
Gracie H89. You
I
can
almost-
PayPal her at that link. It's Gracie H89.
What are those words?
I'll tell you what.
It's the right way, right?
Yeah.
They're backwards.
Put them all backwards?
Just send Gracie money at Venmo at.
You're more snorting.
Mary. Isn't that weird? That's my first name.
All right. Anyway. All right. Bye.
Why?
Everyone.
Did you have like a little lamb or something?
No. That's what my mom named me.
All right. Listen.
Gracie had a little lamb.
Everybody, we're done. We're fucking done.
Diabetes.
Brian, can you go ahead and give me a Tiger King blast off, baby? Tiger King, that blast off that Tiger King, son. Do it.
That's how we take care of ISIS right there, buddy.
Watch porn. A tiger tore her arm off. Joe Exotic for the people of America.
And then I'm gonna put a bullet right between your fucking eyes.
Boom shakalaka!
Oh, that's a little different. That one. Shit.
I'm an Indian outlaw.
Okie dokie.
Joe Exotic for the people of America.
Oh, whoa.
All right.
Who is Justice Beaver?
And then I'm gonna put a bullet right between your fucking eyes.
Adam, thank you.
Wahlberg.
Adam, thank you.
You big fat white nasty smelling fat bitch.
Damn.
Bitch.
Larry Hoover. Larry Hoover.
Fuck you, Larry. burgers.
Holler!
I tied it to her arm. And then I'm gonna put a bullet right between your fucking eyes. You watch porn? That's it.
I like how we were just letting you go until you just ran out.
It's art. That's what it is.
Hey, thanks for having me on, guys.
Adam, thank you so much for being here. Everybody, please check out Adam Hall on Spotify, Apple Music, and all the wonderful places you can get music. Buy his stuff. Check out his shit. It's fucking amazing. Thank you so much for playing a Tiger King song earlier. What a wonderful hat. Shit. I'm hammered, y'all. That game got me fucked up.
Okie dokie. I'm seriously about to pee on my lip.
Yeah, me too, dude.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, officialholler.com, all one fucking word. That's where you can get everything you need to know about Holler. Gracie, any last words? Awesome. Brian, any last words?
Your seatbelts.
Yeah, this one right here.
And Adam, thank you so much.
I'm an Indian outlaw.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for having me.
Thanks, dude.
Adam, you're the man, dude. Thank you so much.
It's been a fantastic evening. We're so glad to hang out with y'all on the internet. Everybody, please be safe out there. Stay socially distant. Do the right thing. Making
6 feet away, dicks.
Yeah, make better decisions. Come on, we can all do that together. Let's do
Make
it.
pancakes.
Pancakes are better. And now we can't eat waffles anymore. So that's it. It's done now. So no more waffles, everybody. All right. Bye.
This just in.
What's that? Nothing? Cool.
I'm an Indian outlaw.